Rush Limbaugh has been telling his listeners to get every Republican they know and vote in the Democratic primaries for Hillary Clinton, not because they like her, but in order to stop Barack Obama and create an internecine war within the Democratic Party. The Rush Limbaugh strategy, I am sorry to say, is working, and I'm going to prove it to you. Almost half of the states have what's called an open primary, which means that anybody, including Republicans, can vote in the Democratic primary as long as they don't also vote in the Republican one. That way, if you really like a Democrat, you can show it. And some people always do. For example, Alabama had an open primary on February 5th, and 5% of the voters were Republicans supporting a Democrat. And that 5% split almost evenly between Barack and Hillary. This phenomenon was good for Alabama because a few Republicans got to see how it feels to be a Democrat for a day. That good day in Alabama was February 5th, before the Rush Limbaugh strategy began. Got it? Alabama, 5% Republican, split about half and half. Move forward in time. On March 11th, which is actually tonight, Mississippi had their primary. It was also open to Republicans. By this time, the Rush Limbaugh strategy was in full swing. Did it have an effect? Well now, the Republicans weren't 5% of the voters anymore, they were now 12%. And the vote didn't split evenly anymore either. It went 75% for Clinton and 25% for Obama. That is 3-1, or 9 out of the 12%, and compared to Alabama, it is as if all of the additional Republicans voted for Hillary. Pretty suspicious? Yeah. But is it proof? No, that is not proof yet because, well, we want a high threshold of proof. And there is a small chance that we never realized a bunch of Republicans in Mississippi just like Hillary Clinton and want to support her in good faith. Was this shift in good faith? That is the question. And the exit polls tell the story. Now, CNN is a mediocre TV channel, but they take really good exit polls. And here are some of the questions. They asked, is Hillary Clinton honest and trustworthy? 50% of the voters said no, but 23% of that 50 voted for her anyway. That's 12%, if you follow me, of the total voters, 12% who said she can't be trusted but voted for her nonetheless. On the Obama side, the number wasn't 12%, it was just 2% who were so weird that they went on and voted for somebody that they don't think is honest. This phenomenon occurs all over the poll. CNN asked, does Clinton have a clear plan for the economy? 11% of the total voting pool did two things. They voted for her and said she has no plan. 11% versus 4% for Obama. They asked, does Clinton inspire you? 9% of Mississippi voters said no to that right after they voted for her, compared to just 1% on the Obama side. So many of Clinton's voters clearly don't like her. Now, okay, devil's advocate, maybe that's just because she's less likable, but they still kind of think she's the best choice, so here they are, they're not liking her, but they are voting for her, and they're doing it sincerely. Is that true? Oh, but you know who they do like? They like John fucking McCain. CNN asked, what is your opinion of John fucking McCain? And 13% of the voters said strongly favorable. Strongly favorable opinion of John McCain. And those people who like McCain so much, they voted for Hillary over Barack by about 3-1. You notice how a lot of these numbers are similar? 13, 12%, and then 3-1. You think they might all be the same people who are throwing these results? Because we can compare Alabama to Mississippi now. They're right next door, and we see a huge, huge rise in Republican participation, and we see a lot of Clinton voters who say that they don't actually like her, but they do like John F. McCain, and altogether we see this shift of what appears to be about 6% of the voters acting strangely, acting against the way that they actually feel. Most incredibly, just under 6% of the voters said the craziest thing of all. CNN asked, who did you vote for? I voted for Hillary. And will you be satisfied if she wins? No. They said no. So, these polls indicate that in all likelihood about 6% of the Mississippi electorate, in other words 25,000 people, were Republicans acting in bad faith, voting for a candidate they don't like, acting as undercover operatives, essentially, for Rush Limbaugh and John McCain. Now, Obama still won Mississippi, but those 25,000 people succeeded in dampening down Obama's numbers and shifting some delegates over to Hillary Clinton. Rush Limbaugh has sabotaged the Democratic primary. Pennsylvania will have its primary on April 22nd. Half of Pennsylvania is Republican, and they won't need to vote for John McCain that day because he's a guaranteed win. Now, it's not an open primary. Republicans would have to switch parties if they want to sabotage the results, but they have a lot of time to do it. They have all the way until Monday, March 24th to sign up as Democrats and throw Pennsylvania more toward Clinton. I don't know how legal this is, but I do know that the governor of Pennsylvania definitely doesn't care because he's a huge Clinton supporter. He's on all the talk shows for Hillary. And I do know that Rush Limbaugh will keep fighting. And with a handicap like this, Barack Obama has to win decisively just to break even. And listen, subscribers, thank you so much for supporting my videos. You 300 people are amazing. But I want to be clear, this video is more important than my other videos. Democrats need to know this is going on. I'll put the CNN link in the sidebar, and you can help with a click of a mouse. Rate, favorite, comment, dig, embed, email. And do your own research. Find out for yourself. Thanks.